Good morning. I've got a good one for you today. I'm starting here at the spectacular Lulworth Cove. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the geology that caused this place to form. Then we're going to walk through the army firing ranges along the coast path. That's going to be interesting, where they train the tank drivers. Moving on to Warbarrow Bay, where just more spectacular beauty. And then we're going to turn inland and pay a little visit to Dorset's forgotten village. It's a really amazing place. If you've never been or seen Tyneham, then stick around for that, you'll be amazed. Yeah, so a good show today. Hope you enjoy it.
As you can see, we're here at high tide. I mean, this isn't the biggest beach in the world, but there's normally a lot more of it than this. If you come here at low tide, you can normally find some fantastic rock pools with little crabs and other sea creatures in them. Also, a note to dog owners: on the left hand side of the beach, dogs are allowed all year round. Okay, now to climb the hill and hopefully get a good viewpoint of the whole cove. I had a bit of trouble finding the path east from the cove. Eventually I found a path leading upwards between a house and a field that looked like the right way. It was upwards after all. At the top I found a sign for the coast path, leading further upwards of course. It is late October, but by now I was getting hot, so layers had to come off.
Lulworth Cove, as you can see, is a beautiful crescent-shaped bay formed by millions of years of weather, and the outer sea wall is made of Portland limestone, and within that you've got the slightly softer Purbeck limestone, and then you've got green sands and clays. When the sea finally managed to break through in one spot, the softer soils behind were broken down easily, and that's how you get the crescent shape. It's a good viewpoint from here though, because as you look more to the west rather, you can see the cruise ships in Weymouth Bay and the hills taking the coast path towards Weymouth. That's another one of my films you need to check out if you haven't seen it before. Osmington to Lulworth Cove. For the range walks, but horsey friends. Getting a bit lonely up there, the three of you. Now I'm up near the top, I've got a strong breeze blowing on me, and I might actually get to put my jacket back on.
Now I've seen plenty of signs before that warn me to stay on the path because the cliffs aren't stable. I've even seen a sign warning that adders may be in the long grass. But this is the only place I've ever been where they've warned you to stay on the path because you could get blown up. I stayed on the path.
I say straight up to go around that road I'll cross. That way for Cambridge Bay and Mupe Bay. Well, we're headed towards Cambridge Bay. We're not going that far, but that's the right direction, so we'll go that way. Although this looks like pretty standard coast path territory, it's quite obvious that you've got these tank tracks running up the sides. Which is not average on the coast path. Well, I've just had a discussion with the lady that's disappearing into the distance behind me about this hill I'm about to climb, and she was pointing out it's actually conversely easier going up than coming down, and I agreed with her. But now I'm saying that and I've got to go up it. Let's see if I feel the same when we get to the top, shall we? Have a look for yourself. Here goes. Got to show you that view already. I know it's sort of directly into the sunlight. You're not catching it properly, but it's beautiful. Got the Mupe Rocks going out in a line across there. Imagine millions of years ago that would have been the coastline going across there. Right the way across to the furthest point over there, which is somewhere near Swanage, this side of Swanage. That's somewhere near Swanage. Anyway, that's like an excuse not to carry on climbing, isn't it? Up, up and away. Incredible view. I like nice views. They're an excuse to stop halfway up the hill. It's not that I'm tired. I'm made of strong stuff. I can keep going. I just have to take in the view. Anyone believe me? Not sure I believe myself. Yeah, definitely easier going up. What a handy spot for a picnic table. Yeah, definitely easier coming up than going down. Who am I kidding? Great view of Lulworth Castle over there. Probably looks like a spot on your screen, but standing here you can see it quite clearly. I haven't got that long a lens. More weight to carry. That's all your tank training areas down there, and up to the top of the screen there you'll see Lulworth Castle, and we got some of the old tanks. I think them ones are just used for target practice now, to be honest with you, but yeah. Interesting stuff. I think so anyway. So you've got Mupe Rocks, a little bit of Mupe Bay, and I think that's Purbeck stone, the white stuff. Portland stone's greyer, so I think that's Purbeck stone. That's my opinion anyway. sometimes I think the reason these climbs are difficult is so it makes you stop, because when you stop you turn around and you look at what's behind you. And if you didn't have to stop and you didn't see that view, it would be a shame. Don't you agree? Oh well, I'm not at the top yet. Now there is a place up here called Warbarrow, a bit of a ancient monument. It's supposed to be signposted, but we'll see. If it was, it wouldn't be the first signpost I've walked straight past and not read. And that view down to Warbarrow Bay. Fantastic. Beautiful. Oh, what a beach. What a lovely beach. And that yacht's still sitting down there, isn't it? Beautiful.
Thank you. And he said he was very kind of
I made it to Warbarrow Bay now anyway, and what a beautiful spot it is. Such a lovely day in, well, like I say, mid-October. And I'm down to my t-shirt and sitting on the beach. I could even go for a dip right now, but still got the village of Tyneham to come, so don't go away just yet. Take you up there in a minute. So if you've enjoyed this so far, and you haven't already subscribed, you should think about doing so. There's loads of other films just like this on my channel and plenty more to come, so yeah, it's worthwhile subscribing if you like it, sort of thing. There's also other stuff coming, like films from me paddleboard and films from a bicycle, anything to do with being by the coast. So if that's your cup of tea, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, share the film, all that kind of thing. That all helps me to get my name out there and makes it worth my while doing, if you like. So I'm just on the road to Tyneham now. Dorset's forgotten village, as I said earlier. Imagine living the idyllic rural lifestyle down here in Dorset. That was easy for me to say. And then one day a notice is put out saying you and everybody else in the village has to leave the village and you're not allowed to come back. Well, that's what happened in Tyneham. In 1943, the Ministry of Defence put out a notice taking over the town of Tyneham and all the land around. So everyone had to leave. That was with a promise that they'd be able to move back into their homes after the war. Unfortunately though, the MOD never upheld that promise. Well, that was Tyneham. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you give this film a like, share it so your friends can see it, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.